Improving the soil was the focus of the DIRT workshop in Fargo this week. DIRT stands for Dakota Innovation Research and Technology. The three-day workshop, led by NDSU Extension Soil Health Specialist AGWEEK, is designed to share the latest information with farmers, educators, researchers, companies, and anyone interested in soil health. It's designed to tailor information and applications for participants.
The idea for the DIRT workshop came from the fact that the farmers were they were telling me, listen, Abby, we believe you. We know soil health is important. We just don't know how to implement it on our farm or how to fine tune the practices we're already using. And that's where these certified crop advisors come in. They've got the logistics, they have the expertise. They can help those farmers adopt those practices on their farms.
In her 10 years of sharing the message of soil health across the state, Wick says she's seen a definite increase in use of simple cover crop mixes to manage moisture and reduce erosion, and also farmers being more willing to reduce tillage passes. Joining me now are two of the main speakers at the DIRT workshop, certified crop advisors, Jason Hansen and Lee Breeze. So Jason, let's start off with you. What are some of the main concerns producers are coming to you with when it comes to their soil's health?
I think one of the bigger things that guys that I work with are wondering about is, what extra things do I have to do? Is it going to get me out of my comfort zone? And people generally don't like to do that, but there are probably some things that we need to look at to do.
And so, in your experience, how has soil health changed in the past 5 to 10 years, would you say?
In my area, probably the biggest thing is there's definitely becoming less tillage, which absolutely needs to happen. People are finding out that it doesn't have to be black, and they're managing around that. I have a couple guys that do no-till. I have more guys that are probably going more to minimum till. I cannot have as much soil erosion as we've experienced during certain times in the last 5 years.
What are some things that producers can do to kind of stop that erosion of the soil?
So if you got a crop that it's easy to seed into the next year, you don't have to work that ground. If you're going to do some work, be it fairly shallow, or go from a 4-inch to a 2-inch spike, or you're going to probably have to look at using some type of crop to keep cover on it. So we have a lot of canola and wheat and barley in our area. Those are all good options.
Thanks, Jason. Now, Lee, moving on to you. So in your area of the state, what are some of the practices that are ideal?
So we're actually targeting some of the troublesome acres. So like saline acres are really challenging for us, and where I'm at in the central part of the state. So we're using cover crops and reduced tillage in those spots, and specifically staying away from corn and soybeans because they're not doing well there.
So if you're talking to a producer that's really trying to do better with their soil, what's some advice you would give them?
The first thing is to really understand what the challenges that they're facing are and where they're at, what their constraints are, what are their logistics, what's their equipment, and then we can work within those frameworks without having to get them to really expensive implements or inputs and that type of thing to get them closer where they want to be.
So why is it important for you to be a certified crop advisor and kind of help other certified crop advisors?
So the important part of it is that we're not really direct competition. We're both helping and going out there to help growers do better. And when Jason does better and shares that with me, I do better, and vice versa. So it's really powerful for us to have a network.
Just kind of be that point person for the people that I consult with. So for me, it's a personal thing, but there's also an advantage between the network, the education. Those are two big things. That's what you need to stay ahead in this game.
Thank you so much for your insight, Jason Hansen and Lee Breeze. Thanks for watching AgWeek TV on YouTube. Make sure to like and subscribe. We put out new videos every Saturday.